welcome back to the channel. Thanks very much for tuning in. A little bit different today. I'm really enjoying my introduction to bushcraft, and I'm particularly enjoying this sort of regression that you have, where you have all the creature comforts from the hiking and the camping that I've been doing before, and now we're getting towards sort of throwing away the lighter, using a fire steel and so on. And I'm just going to try now this one step further backwards, as it were, to try making a fire using flint and steel. One of the problems is, however, there is no flint where I live. I live in North Yorkshire, but at the moment I'm down on the outskirts of Windsor, and we're right on the edge of some clay and flint lands. And so what I'm going to do is I've used the geological map of this area, and that shows the deposits of clay hopefully containing flints, which is probably only about half an hour's drive away from here. If the map's accurate, then I've pinpointed a few places that I'm going to go to. I've bought myself a little folding spade, but also I'm going to have a go at using my bush box that my brother gave to me as a present. So the idea is that once hopefully found some flint, I won't be using it this time because I haven't got the steel. I'll put the drone in the car, hopefully get a chance to do a bit of filming, but the main objective is to go out and find some flint. Just heading up to a place in the Chilterns now, which should be right among the clay deposits, the clay with flints deposits. I might add that it's not my plan to rid southern England of all its mineral resources. I just want to get one or two small pieces of flint, because Amazon are charging about £6 for a small piece of flint, which I think is a little bit of a rip-off. Actually, it's not the most difficult mission in the world. It is absolutely everywhere. Huge pieces like this. I thought I was going to have to dig, excavate, search around for hours, and you just drive around and you see these cuttings beside the road, and they're just full of flint. So I've got myself a few little pieces. I'll just keep foraging for a couple more. Just perfect. And that'll do me. Well, that was really the main part of my mission, to find some flint. And even when I was just trying to find a place to park, it was everywhere. It's all around me. Those maps are very accurate. So the challenge over, really. There's some woodland, you can just see it. Boom. There. I'm going to make my way towards that. There is a footpath going through it, and I'll hopefully dive off the footpath and get my stove fired up for the first time. But mission accomplished. I've got some nice pieces, and there you go. There's an example. Those are the kind of bits that I want, so I don't have to break them up too much, with a nice, a very nice knife-like edge. To, in fact, that bit would be perfect. Won't need any tampering with. The path up to the wood was actually the first bit that I was going to try and park at to look for some flint. It's just everywhere. You can't, particularly nice bit there. I spent an hour last night with the geological map on one device and an OS map on my iPad, working out to the nearest centimetre where I was going to park and look, and it's just everywhere. Everywhere I look is clay with flint. So I think the main thrust of this video really now is me trying out my firebox for the first time. I can even get selective on the shape I want. Perfect. Right, time to get off the footpath, I think, and get the bush box fired up for the first time. Flint! 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 It's everywhere. I found somewhere that I'm going to put down my firebox and give it a try for the first time. Lots and lots of what looks to be dead standing and a lot of dried wood, which is quite good considering the weather. So I'll get my stuff out and try starting a fire. Thing about this stove, it's brilliant free fire. It's quite labour intensive, which is actually quite fun because you know what we're like with fire. So that should boil up nicely. Hot chocolate, all the way from Sweden, as recommended by Simon a Bloke in the Woods. The christening of my Firebox little twig burning stove, which I think it's fantastic. I'm really happy. Even the little aeroplanes aren't bothering me. Cheers. Well, I thought I'd better get this done before my battery runs out. I wasn't expecting to do much of a video, but it's just been such a perfect afternoon. I was up early for work this morning, but I got back by about 12. Came straight out. It was pouring down all morning, but here we go. I've got water boiling, free boiling water, and christened the Firebox. Got a nice little bag of Flint, which I'm looking forward to. Oh. It's warm enough. Right, got to save some battery now. Even sacrifice your coffee. I'm going to go until I'm absolutely sure this is completely out. Good. Another phone left in the woods. See it on eBay tomorrow. At least you get the good effect.